And just like that.
Welcome home, everybody. Here we are, another episode. Back at it in the studio. This is the Residency Podcast. I'm Jeff Tomastic. I got Drew Belcher and Lo Raven here.
Hello.
Whole team. Another episode.
And we're wired.
We're wired.
one.
We're feeling good. We're caffeinated.
Wired. We are caffeinated.
Drew brought the coffee, every flavor, 7 leaves, delicious.
Wow.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Very
house
good.
coffee. Jeff got the taro. I had a
Taro.
nice little strawberry hibiscus.
Wow.
We're good.
Was it like
We're
a light
wired.
tea? That sounds nice and fresh.
Oh, no. So there was the new summer drink, the summer mint.
Yeah.
It's a green tea base with fresh mint and passion fruit. That's also fire.
Is it shaken, not stirred? It sounds like one of those kind of things.
It is definitely shaken.
I love when you talk
Sounds
about
right.
flavors. You get into the flavor.
yeah.
Oh, I'm into them. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
descriptors are incredible.
yeah. The verbs. Really good.
When you start going after flavor types, man, you go in. You go in.
He
It's
does
nice.
this hand thing
Yeah.
where it's hibiscus.
Yeah,
and
look,
it's
the
mint.
listeners need to hear. They need to feel this. They need to
love
hear it
it.
and feel it and taste it. You know,
Yeah,
through
nice
the
little
mic.
house coffee, Vietnamese iced coffee, topped with a house-made sea cream. Ooh, a little dash, a little espresso on top. It's fantastic.
Delicious.
Yeah, delicious.
Someone just actually ran out
You
of
just
their house right now.
painted
on
the
way.
picture.
Yeah, to go get a coffee. How's everybody feeling? Everyone's good today? You all
Great,
right?
man. I think everybody's kind of been on the move the last
Pumped
couple
up.
days. It's nice.
Yeah, I had a busy day, real busy day.
Same here.
But,
Same
but
here.
we're good. We're here.
Always fitting this in for you guys. Episode 24, back again. As always, thank you again for all the subscriptions. Thanks for all the 5 stars. Make sure you go to Apple, Spotify, subscribe, leave us a review, tell us how much you love us. Keep listening. Any questions, comments, hit us up at all time. Instagram at the Residency Pod. Let's hop into some Vegas news. Our home. First of all, Labor Day weekend coming up.
Huge.
You guys
or
got any
it
plans?
used to be huge.
I mean, as of now. No, I have to make plans about a month in advance.
Guys, when I say, do you have plans to Drew and Lo? Drew's no. The answer is no.
No,
always.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And my answer is I'll find something.
Yeah, Lo is yes. Yeah. Drew said he's going to his rooftop griddle, and Lo is jetting somewhere too.
We'll find something.
I'm somewhere in the middle of my backyard. Yeah, Labor Day. Look, Labor Day was what, top 3, top 5 weekends all the time in
100%.
Vegas.
Yeah, you had always Memorial Day, 4th
You
of
have
July,
Super Bowl.
and then
You have like
New
Memorial
Year's,
Day, New Year's,
Super Bowl, Memorial Day, EDC, Labor Day weekend, CES. Those are the biggest
yeah,
weekends.
That's
hands
Vegas
down.
for you in a nutshell.
Yeah, that is it.
they've all been canceled.
They've all been canceled.
Yeah.
CES officially canceled. New Year's Eve, that's probably going to be completely lackluster in comparison to every other year.
place is gonna have a masquerade ball with masks, like every single place.
Smart. Masquerade ball. Full mask, eyes, and Jesus. It's funny, you couldn't usually wear masks in casinos. Labor Day weekend, I don't know. The funny thing is that Labor Day stands for the end of summer, and in Vegas, that's just finally us like getting to a degree, a temperature that we can all stand. Our summer doesn't end until like Halloween.
Yeah, late October.
after Halloween, it starts cooling down drastically.
Yeah.
But up until then, it's a scorcher.
Our Labor Day really is Halloween. Like everywhere else, like my parents on
Yeah.
the East Coast do, once Labor Day hits, like they're in full, like it gets real fall real
Yeah.
quick. For us,
Yeah.
it's just like in the 90s instead of the hundreds.
It's still the high 90s.
Yeah.
And for people that don't live in Vegas, this is usually the time when pool season's kind of ending, so your day clubs are closing, and then
Yeah.
also like your tourism slowing down a little bit, and then we're really seeing like a slower season for the remainder of
Yeah, and there used to
the
be
year
great
for
fights in
Vegas.
September too. Like
Yeah.
Vegas is obviously going to be a lot quiet too. Luckily, the pools are going to stay open every last day they possibly can this year in
100%.
Vegas. They're going to squeeze every day out too.
November 13th, we're open. We're open. Come on fucking down.
Full November pants party in
Cabanas
the pool.
and sweats.
Yeah,
Don't even care. Just come on.
Cabanas and sweats. It might be nice. You know, who knows?
You never know.
I don't have anything crazy Labor Day. What can you even really plan right now in Labor Day? I don't really want to travel
You
anywhere.
can go to the lake or
Yeah.
lakes, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Have a
Labor Day
cocktail
just doesn't-
somewhere.
Labor Day just doesn't stand for what it used to right now.
Well, there's no labor, so
Are you going to?
Oh, shit, dude. There is. Wow,
there's literally
dude.
no labor.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Statistics with low. Well, there's no fucking labor, so we don't have to
We're
celebrate
not
Labor
celebrating
Day.
Shit.
yeah, exactly.
So unemployment day weekend, copy.
Yeah.
You guys can wear a lot of white though. Make sure you get all your white in the next 2 weeks.
yeah.
Is that really still a thing? No white after Labor Day?
I feel like it's no white in fall. For us, maybe you could extend it a little bit.
But what's
too.
the rule? No white t-shirts or pants? I thought it was like no white pants.
I think it's pants and shorts, right?
yeah.
But who the
Yeah.
fuck is wearing white pants?
Bro,
Sorry.
come on. You've
You
been to the
kidding me?
pool parties. There's always
Yeah.
that one middle-aged dude
Yeah.
that wears the crushed white linen pants with
You don't
the
have white
flip-flops.
pants? White pants are hot.
I'm
Bro.
not traveling to Ibiza all the time. Like what? That's where I see
Not
white
even
pants.
Ibiza, just
Step
any
it up.
day club. There's always that one
Yeah.
guy that's got the white linen pants on.
yeah.
There is for sure, and the little like straw
The
fedora.
hat with the drawstrings and the front.
I love a good white theme party too.
Yeah,
white
100%.
parties are great.
Yeah.
Jeff, that's right up your alley for
Yeah,
sure.
throw some for sure.
Some rosé.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Froze.
He's
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah,
Frozen.
rich, that's
He's
why.
fucking rich.
You guys, everybody listening to this knows Jeff's taste.
Wasn't Drew's drink it like 3 weeks ago? Rosé.
It was John Bon Jovi's rosé.
exactly.
I forgot the name of it, but it was fire.
Yeah. All right, we got some other good news in Vegas too. We want to just keep good news flowing from Las Vegas for you guys too. If you're trying to win some money, it's possible. Gambler, not small, not medium. Let's go huge. Gambler playing slots at Bellagio, $3.9 million jackpot.
Wow.
Winner, bro.
Could you imagine?
Winner, 4 milli, just kicking it.
So how much does it take? You don't gamble a lot, though.
No, I've been on sports, but not really like table games or anything.
You don't gamble a lot either, Drew.
No, I fucking lose every time.
Yeah. The number for me to feel like a really good win is astronomically lower than this. I could not imagine what winning $3.9 million would feel like.
If I won like $3 to $5 grand, I'd be like, oh, that was a big win.
That was a huge, great day.
Great day.
Unbelievable day.
Yeah, $100, like, all right, whatever. But like
Yeah.
$3 grand, I'd be like, all right, 3.9 million or whatever. Oh my.
Yeah, did you see this guy right here? Here it is.
Just regular
with
guy.
his mask on, his little beer belly hanging out, regular t-shirts, probably got some fire flip-flops on, threw some money in this. He's probably stayed standing up.
At the Bellagio.
$4 million.
Unbelievable.
$4 million fucking dollars.
Also
Unbelievable.
$5.
He's probably texting probably texting his mom, hey mom, you won't fucking believe this.
Yeah, right. Probably didn't text anybody. Yo,
4 mil.
his family and friends list got way smaller after that too.
The cousins would be coming out of the woodwork and he wouldn't
new
know
phone.
anybody.
New phone. Who dis?
Yeah.
Not happening.
Facts.
See ya. That's huge news. I love hearing that people still can win big here. So that's positive. Hopefully
great.
that gets more people to come and gamble and enjoy it. I am going to go to Bellagio after this and test my luck.
Go
Yeah.
put $100 in.
See what's going on.
Get 20 spins.
Yeah, I'll let you know how much I lose.
There you go.
Tony Hsieh, CEO of Zappos, which is major here for Las Vegas, if you guys don't know. Zappos being the online retailer, which sold to Amazon, 2013, 2014?
Yeah. Yep.
He's stepping down as CEO. He's retiring. Reason I'm saying this, too, is that he put a ton of money into downtown Vegas to try to make it a much more attractive place for people to visit, especially while they're here in Vegas, and more attractive for locals. Do you think he's just going to sit back and pump more money into downtown Vegas, or he's just out?
Well, he's still worth like 200 some odd million or something.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, he's definitely still way beyond paid.
When I said retire, he's just
Yeah, yeah.
chilling. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Bro,
what's his time going to be consumed by?
But he's also very kind of like an abstract and I don't know, kind of free flowing kind of dude, right?
yeah,
He's
super into Burning Man.
But that's like what downtown is, right?
Yeah.
That's like, it's
yeah, he
more
lives
like,
in like a trailer park, doesn't he?
yeah, like a super trendy
With
trailer
two
park, though.
alpacas.
They call it Airstream Park.
Airstreams,
bro. Get it
Come
right,
on,
dude.
dude. Not a
Sorry.
trailer park,
Yeah,
bro. What is this?
unbelievable.
Airstream
It's
park.
like a big oven.
Yeah.
That's what he's living in.
Also
It is.
factual.
Yeah.
Also factual.
I hope he does. I hope he pumps for money to downtown. I think downtown's looking.
No,
like,
I don't think he's gonna pump any more of his own money. There's no
Over
way.
it?
I mean, he pumped like 350 million into it to make it like the next tech hub, San Francisco or Portland or Seattle. I'm gonna say right now that aspect of it failed dramatically.
Probably over, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
anyone with any talent with writing code or computer skills or app development, they came here maybe and got some funding from the Vegas Tech Fund or whatever it was called, and they dipped.
I think
they
he-
dipped the
Yeah.
fuck out.
I think he was just too early. I think downtown Vegas is eventually going to, like, you've seen the progression of Vegas your whole entire life.
Yeah.
I think, like, I was downtown Vegas and then I too checking out Ryan Doherty's new spots.
Which are dope, by the way.
Which are great,
Those are
super
dope,
cool.
yeah.
I mean, look, they're doing
Sick name.
Yeah, they're growing. They're doing as best as humanly possible that you can downtown with the rules that you have in place. Really cool, fun, great addition to this to downtown. But you can just tell that in probably another 5-10 years, maybe if the MLS team comes through, downtown Vegas is going to be pumping. But the infrastructure is getting better there too. But I think he was just way too early, and I think now he's probably like, yeah, you're right. My
No,
money's
yeah.
not coming back to me.
It's not. It's
Yeah, it's
not. And
not.
downtown's not going to boom. And there's one main reason why. And I think we talked about this before. They have to fix the living situation in downtown. They have to make it more affordable to the average person in Vegas, their target demographic, to want to move downtown, live downtown, shop downtown, dine downtown, stay downtown. I'm not paying $2,500 for a single apartment at Jewel or the Ogden
Yeah.
or Soho or whatever. But I can go get a nice house in Summerlin with a pool for
Yeah, for the similar amount of
less.
money.
Exactly.
And it's fucking Summerlin.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in fucking downtown with bums and shit where it's 2 blocks
think-
of East Fremont.
I think though that's when I was down there, I saw because I hadn't really been down there in what 6 to 8 months. Honestly,
haven't been
since-
there in a while,
since
yeah.
quarantine. And I saw. I'm saying like infrastructure wise, it was so much better. New streets, new parking
Yeah.
lots.
Yeah,
everything
the
was
Arts
repaved.
District and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's
and
getting
trendy.
nicer. I think
Yeah.
they're trying to do what you're saying, right? Is everything around it has to be nicer.
You have to fix the living situation
Yeah.
first, and then people will come.
People will come.
The walking traffic will be there. The foot traffic will be there. Everyone will be there, living, dining, shopping, staying, and spending
Yeah.
their money in downtown, keeping that money downtown, like a Seattle,
Yeah.
or a San
Exactly.
Francisco.
But it'll take a whole nother wave of.
But someone living like where we live in the suburbs, how often do you really go downtown to dine?
Well,
entertain?
honestly, you know, it's when I went down there too, I realized it's a totally different vibe. Like when I want to go to Summerlin, it's really chill, relaxed, like whatever. Too downtown is just a totally different perspective, right? Like it's a different, and I think our city needs that, right? You have the ridiculousness of the Strip.
Yeah.
You have like the laid backness and upscale aspect of Summerlin, which is much nicer too. And then downtown is a lot more like vibey later, you know, but obviously, right, sometimes with foot traffic, right? It's like any more of a downtown city, right? It's just kind of
The thing we're missing
everywhere.
though is the hustle and bustle, right? Any other downtown you go to in any other major city has the hustle and bustle of financial businesses and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff
for sure.
in their downtown district, right? And that kind of feeds off of and kind of builds to their culture of, oh, maybe like some good WeWork spaces and this really cool artsy vibe and the
WeWork.
one-off areas. Our downtown doesn't have all that hustle bustle and it doesn't have that demand. So
Yeah.
it's a completely different idea if you're listening from not Vegas of what a normal downtown metro kind of
Yeah.
area is like.
I think it's just time. I think it'll get there eventually over time because we know Vegas right now is booming. For God's sake, there's just people
Yeah.
coming in here left and right. California wants to tax people like 99% of their income now. So like they're all coming. You know, it's totally fine.
Hey, come on down to Nevada
Yeah.
and come on down
Yeah.
to Vegas. Just do not California, my Nevada.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I feel like everyone's leaving California because
Yeah.
of the tax increases, the cost
Yeah.
of living, everything else. But they come here and they vote in the same shit that made California what it is.
Yeah, we'll
makes
see.
sense.
We'll take them for now.
Damn, did we just get super political?
No, we'll
Damn, dude, fuck, dude.
We'll take them for now until they mess it all up.
Yeah.
Everybody's like touching their radio. Am I on the right
Fuck.
thing?
All right, I'm
Yeah. Californians, we want you right now too. We want you to buy all the real estate and stuff.
We
too.
definitely want you
Drive
here.
the prices way up. All right. Speaking of other things that are happening right now around outside of Vegas, college. Low college. What college you go to?
UC Santa Barbara.
UC Santa Barbara. True.
UNLV, go
Big
running
UNLV.
Rebels.
There you go. Vegas, born and bred, baby.
Bitch.
and Mr. Oregon.
Yeah,
State?
Oregon State for me.
Big
and,
beef. Big beef.
Right now, honestly, we all had great college experiences. A big fan of at the time, right? There was really no other option for all of us. It was
Yeah.
go to college or hey, go to college.
Go to college.
So
Yeah, or go to college.
right now, I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
Fuck no. Why?
Cases are. I think this is a good study of large events, essentially going forward, festivals, all these other things too, because it's not fucking working at college. It is. This experiment of just trying to social distance people, or I was reading they're trying to stagger some people, like freshmen and juniors would go this semester, and sophomores and seniors would go this semester, or they would drastically change the time of classes too, much earlier and much later, and nothing's working. UNC had a rampant case amounts in a few days. Notre Dame shut down, I think it was after 4 or 5 days. Alabama now, was it yesterday or today, had over 500 cases happen in 6 days. They're in danger of shutting down too. What's going to happen with colleges?
But you know why though, right?
Yeah, you know why.
They're not getting these cases in class.
Not
obviously.
at all. Yeah, for
But that's
sure.
that's a part of it, right?
Yeah.
What they already know is like if you put 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people in a confined area that are between the ages of 18 and 22, you can expect them to sit in their goddamn dorm room.
Like
Give me a
the-
break.
first
After
off-
being cooped up?
On
Yeah.
that crappy
Fuck no.
mattress you provided them for
College
$30,000 a year?
as much as they expect people to be mature and responsible, they are not at
No.
all.
No, they are scumbag pieces of shit.
So how do you solve
just
the problem?
like we were.
How do you solve the problem?
You
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's my question. We all know you can't say, "Hey, parties are banned." Not happening.
Not happening.
Gatherings are banned. It's not going to
Not
happen.
happening.
It
No.
can't do it.
I'm playing flip cup and beer pong
Yeah, when
with
people-
my
Yeah.
10 homies.
Yeah.
when people ask me, right, like, oh, so you went to a major college all 4 years, whatever. What's the one thing that you think is the most impactful thing from going to? I was like, honestly,
Network.
like network, and then also like being responsible and living on your own and doing your own thing, and then the whole college culture.
Yeah.
right? It's the drinking.
not there.
and if you're in a community college back in your hometown living with mom and dad still, you're not learning and kind of evolving into that world, right?
So what do you do now? College online learning? Is that the only answer?
Good
Damn,
God.
what a boner kill, dude. I mean, unfortunately, probably.
Guess.
Probably, I guess, if they really want to stop and slow the spread of coronavirus.
I think the only solution, if I was in this situation, I'm thinking to myself too, and this is not athletes, by the way. I think the athletes are a different category, but just a regular student going to a college who's paying money, right? You can't be asked to spend the same amount of money for
Not
it.
at all.
No, not
I
even
do not
close.
agree with that.
Yeah,
You cannot.
can't
What,
be
are
asked-
they asking that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
they're still
the
paying
same price?
30,
Oh, no,
30
they're not.
racks.
No,
Yeah,
they're crazy.
They're
It's
not
like crazy.
restricting
20
the
to 30
cost.
racks still.
A semester
Some
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
No, whatever the cost is,
Yeah.
they're keeping it even.
for now distance at home learning.
For at home learning.
They're high as
It's
hell.
And
the
it's just-
same syllabus and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so
the same
you're
thing.
learning the same thing.
And you still need to pay $2,500 for books.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
crazy.
So they're like saying like, oh, we'll forgive room and board. Like obviously, like I don't have to room or board. You know, what are you talking about?
You're
So
crazy.
I think that somehow this has to be solved because I think it's going to become even more dangerous if you start opening and closing with everyone too. Then you have kids displaced, having to move all the way there, then go all the way home again, which is going to be a goddamn nightmare. I don't know. I hope they figure it out. I hope campuses figure out some way to make it work somehow because I think, like you said, the college experience
Is what you're paying for.
is equally as valuable,
Yeah.
I think, as the curriculum that you learn until like maybe the very end of your senior year.
Yeah,
when
if
you're
you get
actually
past
learning-
those first 2
Yeah,
years of the
first-
same
yeah,
shit
the
you
first 2
learned in
years
high
is-
school.
It's fucking
Exactly, yeah.
English and
Yeah.
math
And math and science.
If you're an engineer,
It's a
and a
joke.
med student, and all this stuff too. Like, yeah, those 2 years are very important, but those first 2 years are garbage, right? You're learning nothing.
Are you getting a marketing degree?
Yeah, marketing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. I'm a
Run some ads on Facebook
yeah,
for
yeah.
your fucking your company.
Hi,
You're
teach
good.
me. Communications.
You took communications one?
You're good.
Copy
Everybody
that.
learned
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is. Do you guys have any creative solutions? What they should do? What the
Not
answer is?
If you're the tough part is like the people that come from out of state, right? In state is one thing, your different price point. Out of state, you're paying almost double the price.
Yeah.
And you're not getting what you're really paying
Damn,
for.
I feel for these kids. A traditional college experience, I loved. We all loved.
I loved it. Yeah.
Dude, they're getting
and,
robbed.
and when you're in that age, you can't think. I don't want to blast us, but we're in our 30s, guys. It's tough.
I'm in my prime.
But if you look back to when I was 18 and you guys were 18 years old, if someone told you that you were going to college and then you went to college and said, "Hey, just kidding, by the way, come back home," you still have to do all the work, but you don't get any of the fun whatsoever.
Fuck
too.
that.
It would you can't wrap your brain around that. Like
and we still want full price.
yeah, and you're still just so frustrated. I don't even think most kids' parents are usually paying for this too.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that the money part is secondary to them too. Is the lost experience for them is like, I'm never gonna get this back. Which
Yeah.
I definitely understand. I feel for that too. So who knows what the fuck these kids?
Yeah, might as well just get the fucking what's all the commercials? The DeVry University
Oh
online.
my
Yeah.
god! Was it Arizona? Phoenix.
Phoenix
Yeah,
University of Phoenix. DeVry and
New Hampshire
University.
Southern University or whatever.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I think this might lead to some schools like completely going bankrupt too. Because you have to assume parents are going to be like this. Okay, cool, bye. Not paying. I'm either deferring and I'm not going to do it. And I'll figure if I actually want to go to a full college year next year too, or I'm going to pay half price. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
You
know.
have to think about the students, man. Like, this is their springboard to freedom. Right?
Yeah.
My freshman year, I was so happy just because now I'm living on my own. I'm doing my own thing. Like, I flew the coop.
You mean I can go to class or I don't have to, or I
Yeah.
don't go to class?
I think
choice
you
is
would-
yours.
Or I have
you
my
would-
own spot. It's so nice.
Our culture though is taught you go to high school, you go to college, you're successful. That's the
Yeah.
equation of success.
Go get a job. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the equation
you
of
have this
success.
piece of paper that says
Yeah.
you're good enough to do whatever you're gonna do.
I think the biggest fear for college is to say, okay, cool, you get to defer this year or whatever it is. There's no consequence, there's no cost, let's say, too. And then someone figures out that they went to go learn and try something this year and it worked. And they don't have to go to college. And that replicates more and more and more people saying, okay, wow, I didn't really need to go to college anymore. And this next generation doesn't force their kids. Because when we were growing up, right, there was no social media influence, there wasn't
Nothing.
that too.
It was nothing.
Hey, guess what? You're going to college, figure it out.
There was no Facebook ads. There was no
that was it.
Instagram. Yeah.
So that's your path to success. And I think this is just only going to open up categories of people figuring out that they don't necessarily need to go to college anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
twerking on TikTok.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's just
I think
opportunities out there.
In our day, right? It was if you didn't go to college, you were gonna work a labor job, right? You're gonna,
Loser.
You're gonna be a McDonald's person, or you're
Yeah.
gonna have to be a server all your life, or whatever it was.
Do you remember that game when we played in like elementary school, like way back in
Life?
the day, right? No, and it was like you filled out the questionnaire and you got like a card of what you were going to be.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like either you were a CEO, doctor, lawyer, or like everything else. It was like trash man, fast food person,
Yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
firefighter, policeman.
Yeah.
And there was this category, and then it was CEO, businessman.
Yeah.
CEO briefcase suit.
Yeah, doctor, lawyer. Other than that, there was nothing in between.
Yeah.
You were a teacher or a fireman, or you were a CEO or a doctor or a lawyer.
Here's an interesting question. Well, since Lo has a corporate job, have you ever had to share or show your college degree
I
for
put
your
it-
jobs?
What's funny is I put it on a resume.
Yeah, but have you ever had to like actually show it?
No, I don't even know where it is. I don't even think I ever got it. Like I have no
I mean,
idea.
I
where
could
my
have easily
diploma is.
said, "Oh yeah, well, got my MBA at fucking USC." Yeah,
Yeah, who
hire me?
I
Do
mean,
they
I'm
even
think-
check? Do they check? I don't even think
I don't
they do
know.
check.
I'm sure HR departments have a fact checking ability for that, but would they really actually do that at this point now? Though, too, with as many companies now, I mean, in all honesty, I think people are backtracking on experience. I mean,
Yeah.
on education. I think experience kind of outweighs the education, right?
100%.
Oh, I have. That's the next one we're going to too. Is now MBAs are in complete and utter jeopardy. Master's degrees, especially in business.
Yeah.
Right. Where you're like, okay, cool. The most coveted MBA we all know, Harvard MBA. You say Harvard MBA, all of a sudden everyone's dick at Harvard. They get super excited. They want to hire you immediately.
For sure.
You're the
Yeah.
smartest guy in the room. You rode crew. You're the man.
Yeah, but that's good though.
You
If you
wrote
want to go work
cruise.
on like Wall Street or go
Right,
work
yeah,
for
yeah.
any of these big firms.
Even they're saying now, even Harvard MBA students, the rest of the country is worried because even Harvard, 30% of Harvard MBA students for this coming school year have already deferred, at least deferred, with the option to completely pass on the MBA program now. So
Wow.
that means that they don't want to pay, and because Harvard already announced that they have to do online learning.
Oh, it's all online?
Yeah, so they're saying,
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
Let's all do it.
Yeah.
Let's all go get MBAs from Harvard.
Yeah, for $150,000.
I'll maybe half.
Yeah. So not even close to worth
Yeah.
it. So I think at that point, essentially,
Just for the
especially
property.
especially Harvard MBA, that networking is worth
Crazy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
money.
Crazy.
Just you and your Harvard MBA boys.
Yeah, go
So-
hang out in the Hamptons.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think now you have graduate students outside of Harvard. Look, Harvard will always be Harvard, but every other MBA which exists in the country, I think the needing that or wanting that now, the drop off is going to be astronomical.
Yeah, DeVry.
Yeah.
I got my MBA from
University
DeVry.
of
Yeah.
Phoenix, baby.
No need.
DeVry.
Yeah, you know, Google and and Facebook and all this offer those like degrees, like
Yeah.
their
Yep.
own like
Yeah.
professional, like learn how to do Facebook ads, learn how to do Google Analytics, and you get like a whatever that certificate at the end too. That's what it's going to be. Like,
Yeah, I'm showing you
Oh,
that,
hey, where'd
bro.
you go? I went to Pinterest Academy, Facebook School, Google
You know who
University.
does that already,
do you need anything
right?
else?
LinkedIn does that.
Yeah.
They have
LinkedIn.
like crash,
Yeah,
they have like
they all
crash-
do.
They have all these like quizzes, and if you
Yeah.
pass the quiz, you're certified in that thing.
Yeah,
Like
LinkedIn
I'm
thing.
certified in like Photoshop, Illustrator, all this stuff, random shit, just because I know how to use it.
Yeah, where
I
did you get your degree from? I'm certified in hella shit
Yeah.
though.
It's crazy.
I got Cox Cable, so I got a pretty good internet connection, so I'm pretty much certified in everything.
One night I did like 10 of them, and I passed 8 of like 10, and I was like, I've never taken a class on half
Yeah.
this shit.
What'd you get your degree in?
I had a business degree,
In what?
marketing,
Okay. What'd you get your degree in, love?
Sports management and Asian American studies.
Asian American.
Del
Studies.
banger.
I got finance, and like I don't use any of that shit.
Well, I went and got a master's
You know?
degree.
Yeah. You
So-
fucking idiot.
Yeah, so like I at that point too.
So we're
though-
talking about you right now, Jeff. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, really. Like at that point too, it was like, okay, cool. I think this one, because I did it internationally, that was the experience for me was worth the money too. And that was the only one I applied to. So I wasn't going to get a master's degree if I
No.
stayed in the U.S. I wanted a chance to like travel abroad, but have it be schooling too. But I don't think now looking like. If I was in 2020 going to graduate college right now, I wouldn't be pursuing a graduate degree at all. In fact, I would be in a race just to get experience, right?
Yeah.
To do anything, right? Whether it's friends, companies, internships, whatever, just get out there and do experience. That would be my. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen now too? But I can't believe that kids are going to be wanting to do this as much as possible. Regular college experience for sure. I don't think 18-year-olds are ready to jump into adulthood yet. I think they need that 4-year buffer.
They need those
Yeah.
the football games. They need the tailgates. They need the
buffer years.
basketball games.
Yeah.
They need all that shit.
You learn so much about yourself in those 4 years too, on how you're going to be able
18
to
and 22-year-old self are two very different people.
Yeah.
I learned 3 things in college, and I always tell people this. I learned how to show up on time,
Yep.
complete a task on time, and work well with others. All the group projects.
Yeah.
That's about it, dude. All the other shit, bullshit.
Yeah, you have to,
Yeah, yeah.
It's all bullshit.
You learn how to work and solve
Yeah.
problems and do these things too, right?
Definitely.
I don't know how to do this. I have to figure out how to do it. They told me what to learn and what to know. Now I have to apply it and give you something, and it's either success or failure, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. I could figure that out, and I had to get it done by Friday.
Yep.
At
Yeah,
3
yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
and I did it. So yeah, we'll see. Speaking of new jobs, TikTok. TikTok University, baby.
Shout out to TikTok.
Yeah, shout out to
Crazy.
TikTok. So TikTok, I mean, growing at a ridiculously rapid pace, still for sale. Trump's still holding it hostage. Oracle and Microsoft are the front runners. Obviously, Instagram Reels came out as well too. They're saying now that Instagram Reels is going to generate ad revenue for Instagram of $2.2 billion by 2022.
Cool. Pay the creators.
Yeah.
Well-
So here's what we want to talk about. Our guy Drew right here,
Hey, if you guys don't know, Drew is the man
the
on social.
celeb. So he has been accepted.
Success story. Success story. That's all I can say that.
Huge TikTok success story.
Success story.
Didn't need an MBA. Just went to TikTok school the past 4 months.
Didn't even need to create cool like original content.
Yeah. Just repurpose
all the shit from Instagram that just
stuff.
goes viral.
But if you guys don't know, there's a $2 billion creator fund in the US for people to essentially monetize their content on TikTok. And there's qualifications to meet. Like I think you have to have 100,000 followers. Like that?
So I think they changed them. The qualifications are I think you had to have 10,000
followers, 10,000 likes or something over the past month or something like that.
10,000 video views in the past week. And then I think that's it.
And then one other thing, I think.
So 10,000 followers, 10,000 views in the last 7 days.
7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get accepted into this.
Into the TikTok Creator Fund, yes.
Okay.
Now, there's some, we don't really know how or like what the exact CPM or how they're paying these creators, but from the experience, I've been a part of it for 3 days and I'll tell you how much I've made. Not a lot, but it's not for the huge TikTokers because they're already getting crazy brand deals, making millions a year.
Well, I think this is a bonus for them, right? This is just extra bonus.
This is
money.
extra. You know what? I don't even know if they're actually just going to allow them to be in it.
No, they had a report today too that they said 85% of the top 100 TikTokers are in the creator.
Oh shit! Okay, so they're killing us. So I'll give some insight on how much they're probably making if we're all getting paid the same.
Yeah.
So from the 3 videos that they calculated payments for Unlocked. So Unlocked has 500,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Had 400,000 a week ago.
Yeah.
But so did a crazy viral video that got. Let me pull it up. It got 8.4 million views so far. It got.
What's really crazy is if you just take a step back for a second and think 8 million views. Does somebody watch that shit 8 million times? Or 8 million people watch that? It's really crazy.
8.4.
Sorry, I forgot that 400,000.
Yeah. When you get to the millions, you forget those 400,000.
Forget that 400,000 there.
So the Creator Fund. So I got paid for that 8.4 million views, which is a lot of fucking views.
A lot of views.
I got paid
Dun, dun, dun.
$49.35, which again though is
so
not bad.
Cool. It's cool. I think it's
that's
so
a lot.
rad.
So if you look at these huge TikTokers that are getting 10, 20 million views on every single video, they're getting $100 every video.
Yeah.
They upload 2 or 3 a day, $300 a day, extra income on top of all their brand deals.
Yeah,
And
think about that.
They get paid a lot on the lives as well too.
Yeah, they're getting, but also with the brand deals, they're getting paid a shit ton. So this comes out to maybe like a 0.00003
Yeah.
cent CPM, which is dog shit. But again, it's cool for like average little mid-level creators.
So once you get accepted, right, you're attaching like a credit card or like a bank card to it.
No, so at the end of every month, no one knows yet. So at the end of every month, they say like a PayPal link shows up and you can put in your information and you can transfer over at the end of each month or wait and not just keep it in there.
Like a bank.
Yeah, like a bank.
I bet you they'll end up trying to be. There was an article saying too that like a Starbucks card, like TikTok would eventually want you to use your TikTok money to be able to purchase other things.
Jesus Christ,
which would be genius.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah, which would be very smart. I think why I really want to talk about this too is that I think people have a serious misconception on views, subscribers, downloads, and money.
For sure.
Yeah.
That correlation is just to most people who aren't in social media or aren't into content. Sometimes don't equate. It's like, oh my god, you got X amount of views. You must be like YouTube just called you and said, hey, I have a dump truck of money coming to your house or TikTok. That's not the case.
for anybody that's
small dump truck. And pennies.
Very handful some change.
That's like 5 years of residual checks for an old actor like me.
Yeah, that is true. Lo does get like $1 check every 2 weeks.
It's $3 now.
Copy.
It used to be $3,000. I used to
hot.
get $3,000. Now it's gone all the way down to $3. But I'm still making something.
Okay, I like that.
It's nice.
So I think so. What do you think this is going to drive people to actually continue to post on TikTok?
Yes, but I don't want people to get caught up in the fact that I need to post 10 times a day now because I'm getting paid to
make money,
on
right?
views. Because then the quality of content's going to just turn to dog shit.
By the way, no one exactly knows. Just so you guys are aware that no one exactly knows the algorithm behind the payment.
Yeah, no one knows.
Everyone's assuming it's views. You would assume because there's some type of combination of shares, likes, comments, all these things too. It's some collaboration of all of them too, but obviously views drive all of the other analytics.
For sure.
So if you're getting higher views, you're getting higher, assumably, comments, shares.
What is the other kind of engagement thing? They can share it. They can like it. What else can they do with it?
Comment. So I think
they can also favorite. They can also favorite.
Yeah, I think engagement's obviously probably a big factor.
They're saying that
right?
shares is the most valuable of the engagement.
Okay.
Then comments, then likes, and views are the lowest.
Yeah, I would say shares because for someone to share it with their friend, that speaks volumes.
Because that's one of the biggest things on what the TikTok algorithm does. It watches it shows you what you watch and what you share the most, and that's what it kind of pumps to you. Dan, Definitely different than YouTube, right? YouTube, I think people go on YouTube and YouTube people can make real money from YouTube directly.
Oh, crazy.
From their
Yeah,
actual
crazy,
views
crazy.
because they can monetize it with ads. Versus TikTok is just paying them from TikTok, where you're not really monetizing it from ad dollars or anything like that.
Yeah.
So the actual dollar amount that you're getting it from, you're not making a living from TikTok revenue. I mean, not even remotely close.
So 11,000 shares that post got.
It's a great number.
Yeah,
That's
it's great.
incredible.
11,000
people were like, "Hey, buddy, look at this."
Shared
On this
it.
fucking chocolate swim, like
2,700
someone-
comments, 500,000 likes.
Yo, I think your donut sprinkled chocolate videos. Those ones.
Bro, those always do the best.
Those ones always do the best.
That's
bro.
the 20 million club.
It's like
too, that I
it's a
got.
river.
people are
It's a-
people are
it's a
just
river of
fat
fucking-
Pieces of
chocolate.
shit, bro. I'm telling you right now.
It's interesting though too. So I think obviously people now. This is a bonus. I think people monetize from TikTok. There are other platforms, brand deals, like you said,
Brand
and
deals
other
for
ways to have people market in your content, right? Getting whether it's a sponsored post or anything else like that too. All those lead to that too because this is essentially just free extra bonus money.
Yeah, bonus money. Because again, where the TikTokers are making real money are the brand deals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, so for like a TikToker to do a collaboration with any brand deal, like
Yeah.
a direct to
fast
consumer,
food brand,
like a
whatever,
fucking
yeah.
like a fast food brand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To get 8 million views, 11,000 shares, they're probably cutting a check to that creator for $5,000.
Yeah.
You know?
I think consistency is all there too. I think TikTok, some of the accounts are very inconsistent, right? Too is like people will have a viral video, and I think has to probably be part of the algorithm too. Is that if someone is saying, okay, cool, I'm getting 1 to 5 million, and then my outlier is 20 million on every video. Okay, cool. There's a strategy too. But if I'm getting 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 views, and then I'll pop to 1 million. That's the outlier. So you're pretty much your average lives in here, and that the average is what needs to get pumped up with. I guess which gets pumped up with the followers. But now, like the big TikTokers too, like you said, they're rolling.
These
in the
brand deals they're making millions a year off
The
brand
kids who
deals.
were first are the ones who are reigning supreme.
They're
on
like
this thing.
TikTok creator fund. Like, yeah, no one cares.
It's so crazy. It's just showing how much social media is evolving, right? It's a nonstop.
I
Like
think
we were
it-
having a completely different conversation 4 months ago about TikTok. We're, this thing is kind of cool. Great.
Yeah.
It's evolving so fast. I think for the people that go, oh, TikTok's dumb, this is stupid. It's just interesting to watch how this thing's evolving because there's money in it, real money.
I think honestly, the biggest takeaway that I have from TikTok is that we were just talking about this before the podcast, is that you should get good. Just practice right now at sharing anything that you want to share on any platform that you want to share. Because whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, or whatever the hell's coming up in 2021 or 2022 or 2025, if you're good at it, it will work. Now you see TikTokers posting YouTubes and YouTubers posting TikToks and Instagram influencers on Pinterest, all the above. Like just get good at that skill and then change it and alter it with the platform that comes with it, right? That's what I'm seeing this now too, is that there's always going to be something next that's coming up, right? No one's missing the boat on this, by the way. It seems so busy, but it's
super early still.
Super
Yeah.
early. And there will be something after this too, right? Like this will hopefully stay and then there'll be another, who knows?
Triller?
Yeah, I like to say I want to make up a name too because if I had said, oh hey yeah, there's an app it should be called TikTok, it would sound so stupid. But now that it just exists,
That shit's
it's
so stupid, bro.
sounds
Dancing
okay.
music videos?
It's
You're an
gonna be
idiot.
Boop boop.
ridiculous.
Hey, Boo Boop's fire. bro.
Yeah. Well, let's get into another piece of tech news too. Obviously, the only thing really bigger than, or the only thing that's almost as big as social media is gaming at this point now.
Cha-ching.
Do you guys play Fortnite?
I do not. I play Call of Duty though.
Okay, I don't play Fortnite at all.
I don't play any video games.
So Fortnite,
Kids.
yeah. Honestly, I wish I used to play a ton of video games when I was younger. I wish I had stayed. When I was really young, all you played was video games, and I collected cards. Both of which I stopped. Both of which would get me rich right now. I completely fucked up. I should have just stuck
Yeah.
with it. You know what I'm saying? I went to school like an idiot.
Fucking
Yeah, I played
dumbass.
sports, dumbass.
What
fucking
an idiot.
dumbass,
I could
bro.
have
What an
smoked
idiot,
weed,
bro.
collect cards, and played video games and be a freaking billionaire. Three
and
for
just
free.
filming myself do it.
Yeah, filming myself doing. Oh my god, 3 different YouTube channels, unbelievable. What does YouTube demonetize you for marijuana? Probably.
Probably.
So Epic Games owns Fortnite. This is crazy. They're trying to make a statement right now. They're essentially saying that the Apple App Store is a monopoly. It is unfair, and they are refusing to adhere to their payment policies. If you guys don't know, Apple because they invented the App Store, essentially, if you ever want an app, you have to go through the App Store to do it. And because of that, they charge 30% of every single charge you make. So you pay a dollar, they get 30 cents.
And it's integrated into the game. So when you do in-game and in-app purchases,
They get 30%.
they get 30%.
Give me my cut, fool.
And that's where gaming has made all their money too, is people buying the
it's a
game for
free-
free,
a free game
or a
and
dollar,
you pay all that.
and then they say, "Oh, cool, I need a boost. Here's 50 cents." Oh, I need
The
this.
Fortnite skins.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the other thing they've been doing too, right, is they release seasons, right? There's probably 2-3 seasons every year,
Right.
And then
They need to
things
upgrade that.
change, right?
Right.
Your whole skins, the whole map changes every season. So
It's a
they're
genius.
They're literally. I think it's literally in 3 months, so it's a real season.
Yeah.
And so 4 times a year they're monetizing the new whatever they're dropping. It's incredible.
It's beyond smart.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And Fortnite thinks it's complete bullshit that Apple's taking so much money. So they're refusing to do it. And Apple has taken Fortnite off of their platform.
And they did it because Fortnite was like, all right, cool. And they
Yeah.
dropped something and they took all the revenue from it. And Apple was like, nope, can't do that.
Yeah.
You violated our laws.
Yeah.
You're
Fortnite
out.
just said, they didn't ask, they just said, fuck you.
And
they
they
did
did
what
it.
they want.
Yeah.
And then Apple said, all right, cool, fuck you right back. And they took them off. I believe Google Play did it as well too.
Damn.
And
Got your ass.
yeah. So now,
So on the phone, you're not playing Fortnite if you haven't already have it.
yeah, for sure. But I think it's really interesting. So in 2018, they went after Sony because Sony wouldn't allow people to play cross-play compatibility on Fortnite. Essentially, having Xbox players and PlayStation
Yeah,
players
and that's a
link up
big
at the same
deal.
time. It's
Yeah.
a big deal, and they went hard on Sony. Epic Games went big against Sony too, and they ended up winning.
Yeah.
And Sony allowed them to do it, and then eventually went into other war games too, like Call of Duty, etc.
Yeah. And for somebody who plays games, that's how you get to play with all your friends, right? Because
Exactly.
everybody's very PC or somebody's super, and you're all into your console, right?
You're either Sony or Xbox.
Yeah,
You're one
yeah.
of the two.
Yeah, basically. Or PC.
So what
Yeah,
are
or
you?
PC.
I'm a huge Xbox guy.
Yeah, I was a PlayStation guy my whole life.
Yeah. I have both. I just play the Xbox though.
Yeah.
You guys are speaking different language right
I
now.
want that new
dude.
Xbox. But do you think that who's right here, Apple or Fortnite?
I would say Fortnite.
You think so?
I would
go-
say Apple.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a good argument both ways.
I would say Apple.
yeah.
But the thing is, Apple's it makes sense because it's on their devices,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
But on this game, I would just go play it on a different platform. I'm like, who plays on their phone? First of all, but second, I think if
It's obviously a huge number because they
30%
wouldn't
is
make this
such a-
much of a deal.
Oh,
if
it's
it wasn't.
gigantic.
It must
30
be a
it's
gigantic
gigantic.
number.
30% of anything that's done, and once you already, if they were taking the rake off the top, right? If you're just to download it and once it's on your phone, taking that extra rake on everything they're dropping quarterly is insane.
Yeah.
I'd
Look,
be like, dude, get out of here.
it's two things,
You
right?
didn't come up with shit.
You forgot that the iPhone is so powerful that they created an ability for you to do this.
Yeah.
So I also don't know what the rules are. Obviously, that means Microsoft and Sony aren't taking rips when it's a Xbox or a PlayStation game and they're upgrading in game there.
They probably are. It's probably not 30%.
Yeah.
30%
So-
is a crazy rate.
I don't know. I think it depends on if other gaming companies get on board with Epic, or if they just say screw it, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, or if just no one wants to go to battle with Apple. You know, someone might
Yeah.
just not want to go to battle with Apple. I think the only way they win this is if it's like a congressional thing where they're already right now in front of Congress with all these monopoly issues, right?
Yeah.
To the antitrust laws with Google, Apple, Facebook, et cetera, and Amazon. So if for some reason they ruled that this wasn't legal because of a reason, then it would happen. I don't think they're going to win this one. Sony was one thing
trying to
because
think of how much
because
money this
compatibility
is.
of playing Xbox and PlayStation is one thing, but saying that they can't charge for that too by saying that they essentially invented the smartphone that we use today.
Yeah.
It's tough, right? I don't. And
Yeah.
do you really want to go to war with Apple? You think?
I would say no.
By the way,
Yeah, no,
Epic
I would say no.
Games, you guys are rich. Rich,
Epic
rich.
Games is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Rich, rich. But compared to Apple, you're not $2 trillion rich.
Not as
Yeah.
not that rich.
You're not $2 trillion rich.
It's just kind of crazy.
Well, the thing is like, look, dude, you want to sell a product on our platform? Go all ahead.
Yeah.
We're taking a cut. You knew we were taking a cut at the very beginning. Now, because you're making so much money, now you're crying.
Do I think 30% is high? Yes.
Oh, of course.
I think 30%
absolutely.
is
Yeah,
so huge.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta think about
I
that.
can only imagine what just that Fortnite built to, and they were.
Each season, like a battle pass kind of thing, is like $30. So if they're taking 30% of that,
Yeah.
times 4 times a year, off of one player,
It's
and then they have
unbelievable.
millions of players.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's why their services are second to just their iPhone sales
Yeah, yeah.
on their whole balance sheet. It's
It's
crazy. All right, well, we'll see who wins that too. I would have to say I think Apple's going to take this.
Yeah,
you
Apple
know?
They're
wins.
gonna win. That's why I'm in the corner for Fortnite. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
All right. Out of the electronics world into brick and mortar. Obviously, we're all big restaurant guys here.
Yeah.
Dunkin', Chipotle, and Domino's sadly are actively approaching and exploring tons of real estate because independent restaurants are going out of business. Independent Restaurant Coalition estimates, this is a crazy number, they're estimating that up to 85% of independent restaurants may close permanently by the end of the pandemic. Now, that number obviously is a guess. They're estimating that too, and the end of the pandemic, no one really knows when that is too, but obviously as things keep going further and further along, and I think too that this outdoor eating thing is going to be nice, but in the winter...
Not in Vegas, yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying in the winter though, in the colder cities,
Yeah,
that
New
shit is
York-
not working.
New York, it's only
Yeah.
outdoor seating.
That's not working.
You're
So
not doing that
gone.
in December.
Yeah,
You're
so
crazy.
there's major issues. So here's what they're doing. They're going after these guys to either become a franchisee of their brand within their concept, right? So if you had a coffee place, Drew's Coffee, and it went out of business.
Ooh,
and-
nice name.
Yeah, Drew's Coffee.
I like that.
Yeah. And they said, oh, that's
It's actually
nice.
nice.
I like the D in that, but I want to change it to Dunkin'. And
Dunkin' Donuts.
yeah, Dunkin' Donuts. And
Dunkin', Chipotle, and what's the other one?
yeah, so it was Dunkin', Chipotle, and Domino's.
Domino.
So they've all closed, significantly closed underperforming locations across the country, and now they're reallocating those the time and money to more prime spots that they know independent restaurants own right now and are either cannot handle their leases or possibly need a way out or want to become a franchisee,
It's
etc.
very vulture-y.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
right?
let's
It's
clear it up real quick.
very, like-
Dunkin' is failing. They just closed 350 locations a
Yeah.
couple
Streamlining.
months ago. They're not doing this to help out
Streamlining.
anyone. They're
Oh,
doing
no.
this to make money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
let's not
being
make Dunkin'
vultures,
out. Yeah,
and they're taking
no.
advantage
Yeah.
of what's happening.
I'm going to say for these independent restaurant owners, do not fucking do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something's going to come along to where maybe you transition your business model and go strictly delivery only, which I think a lot of them will, or
have, like,
strictly
pivot
ghost
already, yeah.
kitchen,
Yeah.
and just run a couple different concepts out of your restaurant. You look at like Mark Maroney from Graffiti Bao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they launched a little pizza concept out of Graffiti Bao that's
the
just
kitchen.
strictly pick up and delivery only.
Yeah.
The only I would say, of course, stay fucking strong, figure it out. If you have questions, we'll help you brainstorm.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All the delivery apps
Yeah.
drop their fees now to 15% instead of
Just here, though.
30.
In
Yeah,
Vegas.
just in Vegas.
Just in Vegas, which I think helps astronomically.
A ton, dude.
And I think the only way that this is any type of benefit is that if you actually really are about to close and you do have an issue with your lease, is that there are companies out there to go reach out to try to take over your lease.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
But like these guys are going after crazy downtown, unbelievable spots that they would have ever never
And yeah,
been able to
major cities, yeah.
cities too.
Yeah.
That these guys want to like chomp onto. I think it's by the way, just to reiterate that number, 85% of independent restaurants, that's a ridiculous number. That's
Yeah.
an insane number. Let's say they're off by a lot. Let's say it's 50%.
That's tens of thousands of restaurants closing down.
You saying half of the independent restaurants could close by the end of this pandemic?
I think so,
And then this whole thing
yeah.
is going to be run by national fucking chains?
That sucks.
That's not how America was built, right?
It's really not.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not how we were built. It was supposed to be for mom and pop restaurants to do really well in cities across the country. I think this is. Don't get me wrong. I understand why they're doing it, but I think it's fucking terrible. And hopefully that the lease. I think this just essentially gives the commercial leaseholders and the commercial owners of properties, reason to kind of be assholes to independent restaurant owners, right?
Yeah, because there's an out.
Yeah, there's an out for them. They don't want an independent restaurant owner that's struggling.
Yeah, they don't care. They want
they
they
just
want
want the
their
rent
rent
paid.
check every month.
They want Dunkin' and Chipotle
Yeah.
and Domino's in there that are crushing
They're in a
it.
completely
Correct.
different business. They're not in
Yeah.
a food model business.
So I hope that these big companies don't start driving these commercial property owners too to really start pushing independent restaurant owners.
If
out.
you're an independent
You should
restaurant
be helping
owner
them.
and that's your primary source of income, stick it out.
Yeah.
Don't sell to one of these
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
No, I'm saying the commercial lease, they should do whatever they have to do to help these restaurant owners continue with their business too, and whatever it may be for in those situations.
Yeah.
But it's shitty to hear this though too. Really shitty.
At the end of the day, it's business.
Yeah. All right, last piece of business, real quick, or two. Well, we're getting close here. Fashion Low here. Question for you.
Yeah.
So Amazon doesn't own enough stuff. So
It never ends.
When's enough, dude? When's enough?
I was thinking Amazon need to go into an industry, and they're going hard and fast after the luxury marketplace, especially fashion. So they are building a whole new platform based on luxury. They've announced a dozen brands from the U.S. and Europe will initially be featured on there, and the brands. Obviously, the biggest advantage for them, too, they're going to have access to the Amazon fulfillment centers, too, and the crazy fast shipping that comes with it, as well as the platform and the customer base, which is second to none.
Yeah, same day.
Yeah.
It's scary. So you gotta
Scary is the right word.
you gotta understand like how Amazon works. right?
Amazon's replacing the internet almost.
Yeah, bro, you want a Gucci bag? Oh, It's on your door.
It's
and
like,
what
hey, I'm
Amazon
going to
does-
I'm just going to go to Amazon.
What Amazon does, right, is they let you put your products and house your own marketplace on their platform. And then once they see that shit is going crazy, they create their own, right? And then they have their own in-market brands that they take over, and then they push.
Yeah, you ever seen Amazon's Choice
Yeah.
on the same product?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what they do, right? So picking these designer brands and giving them this quote unquote larger platform is scary because they're going to start tracking what is selling in the market, where the trends are, and who knows what they do with it.
I think luxury is a bit different though too, because a luxury customer understands the brand value. That's what luxury really is
Yeah.
too. Even because if you ever looked at like a high quality leather bag versus a branded leather bag, the same exact leather, one's 300, one's 3,000.
It's
People-
brand identity.
Yeah, brand
for sure.
identity is really important. I think now luxury brands just might not have a choice, and Amazon is. I think it's smart for Amazon.
Oh, good,
Genius.
fucking genius,
They're-
dude.
Genius.
And the other part, like most luxury brands, right? There's some sort of demand, and they control how much product they put out there to keep that demand in the market.
Yeah.
Being able to get this on Amazon kind of takes away that element. So it's interesting what brands are going to bring on, how much they produce of these on-demand products, and in that balance that the brand itself is going to try to play with.
I think you
How
have.
do
I think
how
you
do
don't
do
have
that?
limited edition stuff too. I think you just have higher quality brand stuff too, like the entry level things too, right? I don't know. What,
Give us some examples.
We
Yeah,
don't know.
well, I don't know what the
No,
brand
I'm saying
list
like
is, but I don't-
like the entry level Chanel handbag, Chanel keychains,
Sure,
socks,
sure.
things
Like
like,
the
that.
classic
too.
items,
Yeah, you're
right?
not
The big
having,
movers, the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
movers.
They're not having 10,000 brand. You're having your entry level luxury products in there too that tease you, and they say, okay, wow, this keychain is worth $1, but I'm willing to pay $80 for it. But this Chanel keychain on my regular purse makes me feel cooler. That's your like gateway drug to saying, okay, cool. Then these sunglasses are worth 300 instead of 100. This purse is worth 3,000 instead of 500, right? And so on and so forth. I think that's where it enters in though too. By the way, did not say which brands are going there too. This launches in September, so very soon we're going to see. I think the cool thing is it's not going to look like Amazon. They have full control of their virtual store, looking however they want to. They're going to design it. They can
Ooh, it's
control.
gonna be fire.
Yeah.
What you got to think about too is this is going to displace your normal mall stores, right? You're like, what is it, like Saks or those kind of, what's the other ones that are like in like
They're done.
big-
Neiman Marcus, Barney's,
Yeah, Neiman Marcus,
Saks.
Barney's, Saks.
Those are all
Barney's is
done.
already done, right? But
They're
now
all
this
bankrupt.
is going to displace Neiman's.
Fucking
and,
Amazon, dude.
They're all
it's
bankrupt.
really crazy, right?
Yeah, and then
'Cause
Amazon's gonna buy
that's
the
where
malls.
you would go. You would go to the mall to purchase before there was Louis pop-ups and all this kind of stuff everywhere. You had Neiman's and
I think
Saks
it's going to be interesting depending on the information that Amazon delivers to these brands, which I think is probably the biggest reason why they're doing it. And knowing that too is knowing their customer even more, right? Is who's buying X and what else are they buying on this platform, right? Too is like they already know what they're buying within their brand, but ideally I would assume that this is going to give them access to start knowing what are they buying outside of their brand, which is that value of that data that Amazon has is why they're so powerful and
Yeah.
why this probably works. Even if it's just within that marketplace, they say, okay, wow, now I know that this person's buying this handbag, but why do they buy these shoes from this brand and vice versa, you know? So I think that data is going to be what's going to be the driving force. It has to be.
It's a lot on the brand too, right? If you look at a majority of these classic luxury brands, a lot of them don't put their whole collections online. You can't,
Yeah.
you don't have access to their brand unless you go into the experience they want, like their own stores.
I don't think
So-
this is going to either be like the top 10 luxury brands that we're
Yeah, it's going to be the
thinking
ones
of.
that you walk through Crystals and go, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
but right?
Yeah, I
I,
think
I
you're
know
gonna
like 10
have
stores at
higher-
Crystals. The other ones, I'm like, "What the hell are these
Yeah.
brands?"
Yeah, I think you're not going to have. There's no Chanel, Louis Vuitton, all that stuff
yeah,
on
of
there
course.
too, for sure.
Maybe, who knows?
Eventually, possibly. I'm saying not these initial ones.
What do
We'll
you
see.
what do you guys think of Amazon potentially buying J.C. Penney for the real estate?
Yeah, it's smart.
J.C. Penney, American icon, tons of real estate in
I think
malls.
I think they're probably
standalone
gonna-
real estate.
Yeah.
So
I think
next,
they're probably going to buy JCPenney and Sears.
this Friday
Yeah.
is the tell-all date.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what I
that-
said they do. So it's going to be Amazon fulfillment centers and a walk-up Amazon experience
Yeah.
retail model. That's what they're going to do with the
insane.
JCPenney stores.
I think from what I was reading too is that Simon and the other big mall owners too, obviously Simon being the astronomically the biggest ones too, are giving them the deal of a century.
Yeah.
And they already did.
Well,
they-
yeah, because
you know,
their whole business is reliant on these anchor stores, and there's no more anchor stores.
they're fucked.
Yeah.
You can't just. And it's one thing if random shoe store goes out of business and you replace it with whatever other concept can go in there, freaking
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works or whatever. This is like, okay, cool. I can't really replace a Neiman Marcus. There's no other, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I need something huge to go in there, like at Amazon. Look, Amazon's going to start taking over all these places. Whole malls are going to go out of business. They're just going to take the whole mall.
Yeah, where'd you get our microphones?
The internet,
Amazon.
Amazon,
Fucking motherfuckers, dude.
everything.
Everything.
Did you know the other day too? Actually, the other day too, the one time that I actually bought something on Amazon, like really, like really quickly, especially household items. I'll be like, hey, we need something. I don't really want to drive to Walgreens or the grocery store or whatever to buy it. Was like gummy vitamins. This is the first time actually that I regretted it too. Fully melted.
Ooh.
The gummy vitamins came one brick gummy.
Oh, no.
It was completely melted.
What'd you do with
down.
them?
You know what was great? Perfectly Amazon. You ready to? I went in and I said, refund, immediate refund in 1 second. All back. Don't even need to return it. Keep it. Eat your whole gummy vitamin with a fucking spoon if you want. Don't worry about it.
Refund.
Amazon just
there
doesn't
it
give
is.
a
Wow.
shit. Yeah, they're just, it's scary because they're going to do this. We'll see how it goes too. By the way, they're also backing up this whole entire new platform with $100 million marketing campaign, which is nothing. So they're going to throw $100 million at making this a destination for luxury shoppers.
TikTokers.
Yeah. So this is just, it's crazy. It's unbelievable. So smart for Amazon. Real quick though, too, the biggest crooks, way bigger than Amazon, are airlines. Do you read this too? So American Airlines,
Right when the pandemic ends, this one?
yeah, is eliminating 19,000 jobs in October. Obviously, as the downturn completely dropped off the
stimulus.
side of the world, and that's 8,100 of those are going to be flight attendants, which is unbelievable. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in March, airlines were given $25 billion from the U.S. government. Yeah, I said that right, $25 billion. And American was the largest beneficiary, receiving $5.8 billion, assuming that by October, travel would be back. That's what they say. So it ends September 30th, and they're laying everybody off in October.
Wah, wah, wah.
What the hell's going to happen with airline travel? Like, what is going to happen?
Unfortunately, they make the rules because we still have to travel.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're...
I've flown American, and that's the one that's not as comfortable as JetBlue or Delta right now.
I
because the
haven't
spacing
flown
isn't
anywhere.
there.
I haven't flown anywhere. I'm just wondering at this point now, in October, November, when like Delta is saying it's laying off 1,941 pilots, Americans laying off 19,000 people. The amount of flights have to be drastic. Like, you remember when you go wanting to fly to like a popular destination? I mean, there was a zillion choices. It has to be 1/10 of that at this point.
It already is.
Yeah.
It already is. Like there usually are 20 flights to even LA from Vegas, right? There's like 6
Yeah.
that you choose from now.
And those 6 are really filled up.
Exactly.
It's gonna
Or
be
you're
weird.
flying through other stops,
I
right?
saw-
There used to be so many like nonstops to Miami or New York. Now everything stops somewhere.
You haven't flown, obviously. You haven't gone anywhere.
haven't gone
Yeah,
anywhere.
I haven't gone anywhere. My parents are actually coming to visit me for Labor Day weekend, and I haven't seen them. They haven't traveled. This is their first time flying too, and they're like,
The one thing I
essentially
like-
wrapping themselves in bubbles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're like,
But so a lot of airlines they're taking out that middle seat now, which is amazing, right? So
Yeah.
you're never super right next to anybody. That middle seat, there's nobody sitting there. They're saying they're pumping in fresh air every like 15 minutes or something like that from the outside.
Bullshit.
I don't
From the
know.
ozone
fresh air
layer?
from where?
From the ozone
I don't
layer?
fucking know.
From outer space?
They're dropping
right
icy
next to
shit
where
every-
other airplanes are gassing up to leave.
But I don't know. American was the one that still felt like it was nothing had changed, but Delta and JetBlue did a really good job.
Yeah, I don't get the flying shit still. Like, take out the middle seat. We're still this close.
Yeah, but the
I'm
only
still
time-
coughing on your bitch ass with Corona.
You know what they should do? They should just rip out the middle seat and make those like nice storage containers.
Ooh, those are fire. That's fire.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Like open and close thing or whatever, split up so you can put like. Remember, people always give you shit about putting stuff in the front,
Yeah.
like on the seat below you too.
Yeah.
But it's stuff that you want to have access to. You don't want to get up. You have a little thing in the middle.
That'd be nice.
Hey, American, sorry for talking shit, but you're welcome. All right, hopefully it works out. We're over. We're done. We did it. All
Eat
the
it, drink it,
chores.
binge it.
You know what we're doing.
Yeah,
You know we're
you
finishing
got
now.
to do
I
it.
want the favorites.
You know we're finishing now. All right, Lo, hit me with your eat it, bro.
Eat it. So I just went to go eat with an old friend, and we had Baja Mar. Have you guys had that?
Bro, fire as fuck.
It's
Fish tacos?
fire, dude. So
Where's
You ever
that?
had it?
It's on.
You ever-
I
you
went to the
never-
one
you
on
never had it?
Spring Mountain.
No. Ooh,
Not Spring Mountain. I'm sorry, Blue Diamond. It's on Blue Diamond.
Oh, the new one. Yeah,
yeah. I went all the way over
Have
there.
you been to the original one?
I have not.
Fire.
So
Good.
we had the.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay.
like seafood and like seafood tacos.
Okay.
I had the agua chile.
Okay.
So it's like the
Agua chile.
agua chile, the green sauce with the raw shrimp.
Yeah.
They have all these really cool tostadas. So I'm a huge octopus guy. So I
Love
took the
it.
octopus
Pulpo.
tostada, and I was like, I gotta try some tacos while I'm here. So I had like the surf and turf taco, and then I just wanted the classic like fried fish taco.
Crispy fish
All
taco? Fire.
Fire.
Bro,
Okay.
you
That's
gotta
mine.
go. You gotta take Melissa.
Okay.
Fire.
Let's go.
Baja Mar.
You're welcome, Melissa. Well, now we're going.
There you go, Baja Mar.
Yeah. Drew, what do you got? What are you eating?
Melon bars.
Yo, the green ones.
The green ones.
Fuck.
You ever had them?
It's like a honeydew?
Yeah, honeydew melon bars. They're called
Yo.
Melona melon bars.
Yeah,
melon
that's the
bar
one.
boys.
So wait, it's like a frozen thing?
It's like a popsicle.
It's a popsicle,
Okay.
but the
but
flavor.
it's melon. Honeydew melon. It's like some Korean shit.
It's fire.
Oh, okay.
I'm fire.
Anything
Huge.
Asian, I'm with. I'm with it.
Malona is the brand. Melon bars.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's
Crazy.
fucking crack.
Wow, I like that.
I had 3 of them last night.
Okay. You had 3 of them?
Yeah.
They're that good.
Yeah.
Asian market?
That's a good one.
Asian market.
okay.
Hey man,
Asian market.
we're on a Asian market bender.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
telling you,
Yeah,
this-
Asian market.
Dude, the best part about Asian markets is the discovery because you kind of go in there to just like walk around and wonder what type of crazy things they came out with. I walk into Asian market, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. It's the randomest shit.
telling you right now, melon bars.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I love it. Mine's pretty simple. Honestly, one of the classics. I went to the new location the other day. Firefly Tapas.
Fire.
I think there's not enough.
Wait, didn't
tapas.
we-
That's what I
have
had
that last
That was
week?
mine last week.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it really?
yeah.
Okay, unbelievable. We went there the other day too. There's not enough tapas place in Vegas,
There's not.
and they crush it. They do so well.
Because it's real tapas. It feels like
Yeah.
it's tapas. People say, oh, it's a tapa place, and it's just normal fucking plates of food. A tapa spot, you gotta have like these little, little plates, and you have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's the whole vibe.
I honestly 1000% agree.
You do sangria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of sangria.
Paella?
No paella.
No paella.
Took too long.
Got it.
We weren't in that zone.
That's
Bunch
the
of tapas. Paella is too big too.
Yeah. What's your favorite tapa there?
Ooh, Thierry Marskewers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the one.
Thierry.
I haven't been in fucking Firefly in forever.
Let's go.
Dude, I love
Artichoke
Firefly,
toast,
too.
ham and cheese croquetas, and then the tiramisu.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All
All
right.
right, so guys, there's two in Vegas, by the way, guys. So go check out Firefly. Very good, delicious. If you guys are around, off the strip.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, love?
Drink it. So I'm gonna go with Drew right here, man. I was actually impressed with this. 7 Leaves.
Hot.
Vietnamese coffee
Yeah.
with the seafoam cream. So, but usually Vietnamese coffee is super, super sweet, and I'm not a huge fan because it literally wires you.
That
like-
surprises me because every time you describe a drink, it has 17 sweeteners in
Creme
it.
brulee,
So I got this
boba,
creme brulee
yeah.
base with a little bit of chocolate on top. I got this caramel drizzle, this sweet foam, whipped cream on top, sprinkles.
Which I tried the other day.
But I don't
and
like
it's fire.
sweet. But I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, so this is actually great. Drew had a great suggestion though. He said if I don't like it sweet, try the dark coffee version.
It's just called the sea cream black coffee.
Sea cream by far is the one I'm gonna try
Classic.
next.
Just
But
black
this one
coffee
right-
with the sea cream. That's it.
Yeah, the sea cream is fire.
No, this is great. I feel like a little jolt of energy already, and it tastes delicious. So thanks, Drew.
Yeah,
Seven
watch
Appreciate
out,
it, man.
bro.
7
Leaves. I'm
California and Vegas, guys.
Yep.
Look it up.
Boom.
I'm going to be drinking brewskis with the boys. It's my father's 60th birthday tomorrow.
Wow.
We're heading out of town tomorrow. We're going to the cabin up in Utah.
Happy birthday, Papa Bell.
Yeah,
There you go,
pops,
man.
pops. Happy 60th. It'll just be my father, myself, my little brother, my older brother from Northern California,
60's young.
my uncle, my
Oh,
cousin.
super boys
So
trip.
all boys. We're brewskis with the boys.
Oh, it's just home
Oh
boy-
yeah, we're
yeah.
taking all the guns. We got all the side by sides.
Nope. Wait, this is the first time away from the baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Wow, dude. I
Go
know.
crazy.
Wow. And you have no cell service.
Nope. Not, unless we go down to the main road, which I will every day for a little bit just to check up and
Parenting check-in.
yeah,
There
parenting
you
check
go.
in. But brewskis with the boys. I don't even know what we're gonna be drinking, but just
Yeah,
tons of beer,
Which brewski? Yeah.
beer and bullshit with the boys.
All right, cool.
Drew's rolling up with 17,000 seltzer cans. 17 seltzer cans.
Yeah. Drew, look at the seltzer
I
version.
can't. No, I'm gonna no. It'll be beer.
You
It'll
know,
be beer.
I don't want to offend the past generation.
do I-
What the fuck is a White Claw?
I roll up with White Claw to the
It's gonna be like-
cabin.
No, it's gonna be Apple Orchard or some shit.
Hey, were you guys thinking? Pineapple or mango?
You guys want a berry? Truly? No. Brewskis with the boys,
amazing.
dude.
Damn it, this generation's fucked.
What are you drinking, Drew? I mean, Jeff.
Honestly, we were talking about Labor Day. Labor Day, I mean, it's pretty much over too. Summer drinks too. I'm full frozen drink vibe right now.
Okay.
Any frozen drinks, margarita, pina coladas, whatever you want to do. This is the frozen drink time. Get the blenders out. Labor Day weekend's coming. Got to wrap it up properly. Summer's over. After that, wear your white, have a pina colada, and then fucking move on. Then you
I
can
love
get
it.
you can get into the basic bitch fall stuff. Pumpkin. Everything's pumpkin after that.
Do you make them at home? Frozen drinks?
Yeah, love
Really?
it.
Like
Yeah.
with a blender?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like with a blender? Yeah, of course.
I'm
what do you make?
I
Yeah,
own
what
a
do you make?
blender.
What do you make?
I mean, honestly, the fan favorite at my house is the banana colada with Ambrose.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna have to try that next
that's
time.
All right.
That's super easy. Pina colada mix, Ambrose, done. Little pineapple, little accoutrement on top too. Maybe a little coconut flakes.
The what?
Accoutrement.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, exactly.
Accoutrement.
You don't know about that. Bomb. By the way, Ambrose banana colada is fire.
Gonna have to try.
All right, what are you binging?
Binging last night. I like what's his name? Seth Rogen. I think his name is Seth Rogen. But
Just one of those white guys. Psh, typical.
he's at it's a new show on HBO Max, a movie called An American Pickle.
What?
So-
That's just Seth Rogen.
What's it called?
Is it Seth Rogen? I think it's the guy from like Pineapple Express.
That's Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen.
Okay.
So new Seth Rogen movie, An American Pickle on HBO Max. He's basically like this old guy who like falls into this pickle like brine and like wakes up 100 years later.
This sounds ridiculous.
It's really funny though. It was really good.
I'll watch anything with Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's one of those guys that makes me laugh right when I
So
look
he
at
plays
him.
two characters. He plays like the old guy and then the new guy who's like the descendant 100
Okay.
years later, but they look different. Just for
I'll
the
watch it
beard.
if it's Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Well, anything Will Ferrell and Seth Rogen, usually I'll just.
So An American Pickle. An
Okay.
American Pickle.
All right. I like that. All right, Drew, come on. Don't roll your eyes
Trash.
because we know what's
It's
coming out.
gotta be
No.
trash.
It's not trash. It's the same shit. It's going to be the same shit
Like
every
that.
week from here on out until we win the Stanley Cup. I am binging Golden Knights hockey. Game on
Crushing
tonight.
it. Yeah.
We're 1-0 with the Canucks. Whooped their ass 5-0. I'm wearing the shirt. Going to watch the game after this.
By the time this airs, by the way, we could have actually completely won the
It might have been a
series.
sweep already.
Yeah. predicting that this is.
And I won't know because I'll be in Utah with no service.
That is right.
sure.
Wow.
We won't be able to watch.
We'll binge it for you.
Yeah,
There
motherfucker.
you
Golden
go.
Knights.
We'll
all
celebrate
day.
for you. Yeah. By the way, Knights are crushing it right now. We look fucking phenomenal.
This is the semis, Western Conference semis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
My binge is a show called Lucifer.
Oh, I saw that on Netflix. I didn't watch
Yeah,
it. What,
Lucifer.
is it good?
No, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's
it. No.
it's I mean, it's like one of those basic like law like a cop comedy too, but like the main character is Lucifer. He's essentially actually the devil.
Oh, really? And
And,
he's a
he comes,
cop?
and, he comes to Earth. He's like a funny guy, owns a nightclub. He's like really into debauchery, whatever he wants to. It's actually hilarious. Good show to just have on in the background. Cruise through it. There's a bunch of new seasons.
While you're scrolling TikTok and Instagram.
While you're scrolling
Yeah.
TikTok and Instagram. Exactly. Perfect.
It's a good background show.
For sure, for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I need a background show while I'm watching content with trying to do work at the
Yeah.
same time too. Lucifer.
And
Good show.
Melissa's on her phone.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys probably have a snack in between both of you.
100%. Yeah.
I feel it. I feel that.
All right, guys. As always, wrapped up again. Thanks for showing up. This is the Residency Podcast. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at the Residency Pod. Subscribe on Apple. Make sure you follow us on Spotify. Give us those 5 stars on Apple. Show us the reviews. We appreciate the love.
And share with your friends.
Share it up.
'Cause shares matter.
Yeah, shares matter.
Don't share coronavirus though.
See you next week.